What you saying, bro? V, you got what you saying? What you saying, Mehmet? What you saying, Josh? What you saying, Slappo? Morning, Jed. Morning, Ali, love from India. Come on. Morning, Caden. What you saying? 4223 gold buys for every session 2k up. Nice, bro. Nice, bro. What you saying, Jed? What you saying, Josh? EU, let's fucking go. Yeah, man. EU's a lovely trade. What you saying, MH? What you saying, Drift King? Morning, Louis. Dirty stop out. Yeah, what did you get stopped out on, bro? Morning, Jim. Morning, Aaron. Morning, Fletcher. What you saying? Morning, Mehmet. Morning, Daniel. Morning, Sam. Tommy, what we saying, boys? Yeah, there was no sound. We're back now. What you saying, Dean? What you saying, Josh? What you saying, Tommy? What you saying, what we saying, boys? Tafara, what you saying, bro? Yeah, man. Everyone let me know what pairs we're looking for today, man. What pairs are we looking for? I had an extension early on, which is kind of against what Monday normally does. So yeah, we completed the CRT pretty early. That was the first move of the morning. We also had the monthly close, so today's one of the most important days you get right. May as well start on the monthly. So, brief outlook on the monthly. We've obviously had that distribution, which was sort of the catalyst for that. Was obviously Trump getting in charge, so the election. So that's typically when we have monthly actual chains of trends. It's normally something real behind it. Obviously, that was that. So we had the distribution. And recently, we've just been basically consolidating, not really moving, just completing CRTs. We had CRT move there, CRT move there, CRT move here, which actually wasn't completed. Basically, just accumulating. But now we've got CRT to the upside, so we've swept out this prior month low, and we've got this monthly high to trade into. GU as well, you can see, looks probably a bit nicer for me. You can see we had that distribution, same thing. And then we had the sweep of the low, and then the high to trade into. So yeah, that's going to be our target. On EU, that's going to be our target. And then DXY, again, we had the distribution down. Just consolidated for a bit, didn't really do much for the last, 6 months or so, since May. And now we've got the CRT now to the downside. So should really target this candle low, which will give us at least 1 month worth of price action, which is nice. What we saying though, man? Let me know if you're here on the TikTok. What we saying, boys? What we saying? Everyone double tap the screen, man. Let's get 100. Let's get 1k likes in here real quick. Real quick. DXY looks, yeah, nice. Okay, DXY is actually reacting, so we could get a buy off that order block. So Monday is not really the best day to trade because it's typically a low range day. But yeah, we want GU. I mean, yeah, you can see GU and EU not really aligned at all. So obviously EU's actually taken our Asia high, whereas GU's just literally just been moving down. Yeah, that was them trades from Friday, I think. Where are we? Let's get rid of some of this. But you can see with EG, we can see that the euro is bodying the pound right now. Sounding right, yeah, bro, I just got no voice in it. Morning, Nick, what you saying? EU buys, fair play. What you saying, August? Why longs are not shorts for EU? More looking at shorts, to be fair. That long was, there's a signal that's been sent in. Stop losses at break even now on it anyway. But yeah, that was a signal sent in by one of our traders. So that was up, yeah, about 3R. Stop losses at break even. I think people have even taken partial, so we'll see how it plays out. We need to get more people in this YouTube though, man. I can't lie. 50 heads is terrible. Absolutely terrible numbers. 50 heads is shocking, bro. I don't know how we've gone from 100 plus man to 50. We was hitting 150, 200 man, and now we can't even break fucking 50 man. That is terrible. Absolutely terrible. Absolutely shocking. Absolutely shocking. Yeah, 50 man. It's just terrible. It's just terrible. Don't know what's going on with these YouTube streams, man. The YouTube community literally just falling off this side of a cliff, bruv. I swear down. In the space of about 2 months, we've just consistently dropped and dropped and dropped and dropped and dropped. Don't know what it is, bro. It's fucking annoying, I can't lie. Come live every fucking day to 50 man. Like, I just don't know why. He messaged and closed at 3 hour up. Oh, fair play. Fair play, right. So everyone's out of that anyway. Alright, sweet. Let's close it at 3 hour. Oh, sweet. Nice. So it was at that high. After we took that 8 AM, 8 PM high. So that there. Fair enough. So yeah, it was closed there. Nice. Yeah, good shit, man. Good shit. What time did he send that? 8:10. 16159. Yeah, nice. School holidays, bro. Should be more joining the week or so. Yeah, man. I hope so, man. I do hope so because the community was quite nice. To be fair, we do always get up to like 80 at least after we've been live for a minute, but just annoying because we was hitting over 100 with ease, like with actual ease, and now we're just fucking not, which is kind of jarring, but is what it is. Yeah, let me know what we're looking at though, boys. CRT really a game changer. Yeah, trust me, bro. Thanks for introducing us for it. Yeah, no worries, bro. Weekly bullish CRT on EU. Oh yeah. So this one here, I mean, been trading around it for ages, but yeah, hopefully we can still target that. But it does look like we've got a trend shift now, or like a change in bias, really. Morning, James. What you saying? How you feeling, bro? I'm just fucking. To be fair, I slept better early. No one wants it on a Monday morning. Yeah, true say. They'll be back midweek. Don't worry. Yeah, true say. True say. What you saying, K Dog? What you saying, bro? What you saying, Mano? What you saying, bro? What you saying, James? Yeah, man. The link up was good though. Link up was good. It was good to see everyone. It's fucking bare good to see everyone, man. Bare good to see everyone. Yeah, we should really probably get another fair value gap printed here after the candle closes. You boys are still going to 5, 6 AM. Yeah, me and us lot got home at about 7, half 7. What's the plan today? Yeah, mainly looking at EU today, bro. Nice, you won a couple this morning. Yeah, man, it was nice. Nice for the Signal members. What time did you get home? I got home at like half 7. Yeah, we didn't leave the casino till about. Mate, we must have been in the casino for about 4 hours, bro. I didn't even notice. Didn't even notice how long I was in there for. You never do in a casino, innit? What are you saying on EU? I mean, EU on a higher time frame, we are bullish. We are bullish on the higher time frame, but we have had this leg here. So we could potentially want to rebalance this leg. Maybe down to this order block here. And then continue higher. So you're looking at GU's looking like it's going to do the same thing. It's going to rebalance this leg here. So this could come down to maybe this order block here. Which is, how many pips do we really want to fall? 39 on GU, EU 30. Yeah, so even the DXY as well. The DXY's got this leg down. So it may want to come up and then come down again. We just want to wait for the order flow really. But there could be nice sells on EU. Could be nice sells. We've had this inversion up here. Do we have any 15? Yeah, we've closed below the 15 to be fair. So the 15 would be nice entry. In terms of the ALG. Only thing is we've kind of already came down like right to the bottom of the Asia session. So the only thing there really is to take are these two equal lows at the bottom. I mean, all the other price action, obviously, all of this is still been swept already. and same as the prior PM session. Yeah, so I mean, the views always go up. Like we always hit like near enough 100, I suppose. But we was hitting near enough 200 before, so yeah. I think we just need to do more IRL shit, more vlogs and stuff in it. That's basically it. That's how you blow off the YouTube, I think. As I said, 2026, that'll come anyway. EG buys, let's have a look. EG's just in a bit of a difficult place right now for buys. You want it to really rebalance first, because we've just extended, what, 30 pips. We're at Asia and London session, so it's quite a heavy move that is for EU and GU. So sorry, for EG. How did the meter go? Yeah, it was 30, bro. It was good, man. It was good. EU inverting the 50 min. That's TPs. Nice, bro. School holiday soon. What you saying on the yen? Yeah, I'll get into the yen in a sec, bro. I'll get into the yen in a sec. Just really move this across like that. Move the mic. Wanted to yeah, there we go. GU shorts. If I wanted to, I'd say EU's way more optimal for the shorts, bro. Just because we're obviously already at that Asia high. So we've actually taken a bit of liquidity. GU's taken something, but it's only really just this wick here, which really isn't much. So I think EU's definitely more optimal for the sells. DXY would want to come down a little bit lower anyway, down to this fair value gap here to then see buys. So maybe even this entry up here could be decent. Like 5-minute inversion, but yeah, see how it plays out. Me and Cole missed like 3 coaches back. Yeah, what was you doing? What on earth was you doing? Yeah, you lot are mental. These little, where was even the bus thing at Stratford? Was it? Why did you enter bullish? Why did you enter bullish and now bearish there? It's just due to the Asia session liquidity, bro. Essentially, Asia session or London session reacts mainly based off the Asia high and low. So you can see here you're really buying up to the Asia high. Once we get to the Asia high, you want to see if price action is looking to continue or is looking to reverse. And if it's giving signs of reversal, then you look to sell down into the Asia low. It's the easiest way to trade, bro. It's the best way to trade, in my opinion, by far. But yeah, I think the DXY is going to come a little bit deeper into that. So you could even go for this fair value gap here. I mean, we've got this and we've got the inversion. So, be fair, bang in line with each other as well. So yeah, you'd probably go from here to here. It's a bit of a risky one, I'm not going to lie. It's a little bit of a risky trade because it is going against the higher time frame bias, but we do have these equal lows at the bottom as well. Only thing I really don't like is the fact we filled this 5-minute imbalance like that really nicely. GU though looks like it's going to remain bearish. DXY really should really move off of this, so we'll see. What are you saying, Cole? Still in EU longs, fair play. Were you holding it out, yeah? TP243. Yeah, fair play. It's probably about, what, another 7 pips, something like that. Yeah, about 9 pips. Opinions on gold right now. Yeah, I'll look at gold and JPY in a sec, bro. 24-hour shift, mate. Yeah, that is crazy. Crazy shift from you and Niall. Crazy shift. Can see EU taking the high again before selling. It's good. Basically going to depend on the DXY, really. It's going to depend on the DXY. I mean, we are showing rejections on these 4-hour candles. You can see the wick starting to form. I mean, GU, You mainly want to look at EU and GU, EU and DXY, because GU's just nowhere near aligned with either of them. But the order flow does look still bearish on GU, heavily bearish, in my opinion. So yeah, even GU shorts probably are decent. Just think EU's a little bit more optimal with everything going on. Get a nice rejection on the 1 minute. Let's see how it plays out. Maybe if you don't trade because of December, yeah, it is true. It's December and a Monday. I mean, it's not an optimal day to trade, but this is why people get cooked, boys, because they only turn up on the days they're actually trading. So that's just stupid. The only way you build good psychology is by turning up on the days where you shouldn't trade as well, and deciding for yourself, not just, oh, cool, I'm not going to turn up. Do you know what I mean? Big up for everyone in here, though. Big up to everyone in here. DAX. Yeah, I'll look at gold and that. I'll look at gold and DAX in a sec, boys. I was thinking longs around 965. 15965. One five nine 6.5. Well, you mean getting into longs at that point once we come down? What do you mean you already got in there? Oh, if it comes there, yeah, nice. I mean, just that order block there, I'm assuming. Yeah, that will be a nice order block to hit. That would be a nice order block. This one there. Hopefully we can invert that 5 minute as well, just to confirm we are going to be coming back down. In terms of law of effort, though, we have had that leg down, so we could have a slower retracement back up. That's still fine. What's your 4 hour range on EU? 4 hour range on EU. 4 hour range on EU is this low to this high. That there. So even this, we have came into the imbalance, but we haven't really filled it that well. Could come lower down into it, like that, and then go higher. What are you saying on GJ? Yeah, I'll have a look at JPYs and gold in a sec. Bear people's asking about gold, so I'll look at it now. Why would you sell if there hasn't been a sweep? There has been a sweep, bro. There has been a sweep. Asia high lit. If you're trading the London session, the most important place is to get swept is the Asia high and the Asia low. That's just a fact. So yeah, you've got a sweep, clear sweep there. So you'd really want it to trade down into the low there. But you haven't entered. Why are you saying low EU when US fixed income levels clearly pricing in DXY to the downside? Sorry, wait. Why are you saying low EU when US fixed income levels clearly? I can't with these traders. Sometimes I think the Matrix deserves to win. Sometimes I think we don't actually deserve anything, and the rich should just stay rich, and the poor should just stay poor. Like fixed housing rates and shit like that. If you're catching a 10 pip trade, it doesn't matter. Look, this day yesterday, right, or Friday, finished up for the day. London moved 30 pips to the downside, and then moved up 52 pips to the upside. Look at this day before. Even though it was a bearish day, right, so the whole day finished bearish of 35 pips, we still moved 25 pips to the upside. If you're catching a 10 pip or a 20 pip trade, fucking shit like that's not going to matter. Fundamentals are not going to matter that much. But what fundamentals matters for is a bias. So I understand, for example, and we have the same opinion, is that the dollar is heading lower. We agree with that. We've got the monthly high swept and we're going to trade into the low based on fundamentals as well. That's fair enough. But boys, a 10 pip or 5 pip or 15 pip trade, it's not going to matter what's like. It's just not going to matter, is it? Price close above the last high. Wouldn't the market want to target that new high? Yeah, potentially, bro. Or your EU sells. Would you? What's the best time to take gold and NAS in your opinion? Probably like 130, bro. 130. Would you go short on a 5-minute breaker structure? Or would you wait for the 50-minute low? The 5-minute breaker structure would be fine, bro. Would be fine. You in the EU trade? Nah, bro. I'm not in this EU trade. Want it to come a little bit higher up, to be fair. Want it to come a little bit higher to here. Lou guy just Lou guy just sighed. Richesse should remain Richesse. Yeah, come on, bro. Come on. Yeah, that is wealthy should remain wealthy. Yeah, facts. Let you play out. See if we're gonna fill that fair value gap before moving higher for the week. What was your confluences for the trade? This weren't my trade, bro. This was so in our signal group. We've got me that sends in trades, Mace, Stu, Apex, Jim Bob. So there's 5 of us, and this was Apex's long here. So it was a pretty standard, decent trade, really. I don't know exactly what his confluences were, but I know somewhat it was this fair value gap here. So we had this fair value gap there, which we tapped into. I think he actually used the 1 hour, to be fair to him. So he does trade a little bit differently than me, but this is what you need in Signal Group, boys. You need people that trade different ways but are profitable. So when one person hasn't got a trade, the other person has. When one person has a losing month, 3 people have a winning month. But yeah, tapped into that fair value gap. Then I think he basically just saw support around this area. He basically just saw support around this area. And then got up to that. Went up to that. You taking that too early for short today? If you could only trade one confluence, what would it be? I mean, you can never really trade, to be honest, bro, with one confluence. I'll be honest, you're never going to be able to trade with just one confluence. You're never going to be able to trade with just one confluence. Let me have a look at Yen Basket and gold, because everyone's asking me about Yen Basket and gold. So yeah, the Yen Basket completed that CRT. So we can get rid of these old levels now. So that's CRT here where we swept that candle's low, got this candle's high to trade into, so that's been completed now. Obviously we're still bearish on it on a higher time frame perspective. Nothing's changed fundamentally. But probably, to be fair, this order block here would be like the last sort of... This order block from Asia session here would probably be the last level I'd actually look to trade from. So this right here. Everyone double tap the screen on TikTok, man. Let's get 2k likes and then let's get 100 man in here. If we get 100 man in here, boys, we'll start running some giveaways. Yeah, let's look at gold as well. So Yen Basket could potentially be selling off from here, to be fair. We've swept the Asia high now as well. Yeah, we've swept that 30-minute imbalance. We are getting somewhat confluences to go lower. I mean, the only thing is we've tapped into this order block, which looks like it probably is the level we'd run off. So the inversion doesn't really mean much. But yeah, no, it does look decent, bro. It does look decent. If you are getting in shorts for it, it does look nice. Probably would look for shorts. So obviously that means longs on UJ. Obviously right now we have been pretty bearish, but if we look at the overall perspective of it, to be fair, obviously UJ is not really the ideal one to be short in, is it? I'm trying to see if we've got any CRT. I don't think we do. GJ as well, not really giving anything. I do think we are overall clearly bullish on it though, so I wouldn't get too induced by these little movements. Which indicator to use? It's our own one, bro, for our members. That's not gold. Cheers, mate. Friday account giveaway. Yeah, boys, we are giving away some accounts on Friday. I'm giving away some 50k funded accounts on Friday. It's Friday's stream, so everyone get following for that, man. You got to be following. You can't follow on Friday, be cheeky. Got to follow today, boys. All right, we've got nearly 90 man in this YouTube live. Let's go, boys. Everyone double tap the screen. When do you, why do you never enter on live? Well, I don't trade off of my trading view chart, bro, so you wouldn't really see if I did anyway. Always say if you do want to see when we enter, then get into the signals, bro. Plus, I got banned about 1,000,000 times for doing that. I'm actually trying to get my account back. Oh, yeah, because I think TikTok are giving accounts back now. But you used to get banned for live trading on there. So I lost, like, I had an account with, like, 70, 80k followers that got banned. I had an account with, like, 30k followers that got banned. So I think you can actually do it now, but I'm trying to get that account back anyway. Right, let's have a look at gold, because everyone is looking at gold. Obviously, we've just recently taken that high, which is nice. So really, yeah, you'd still be looking to buy gold as a first and foremost. You'd still be looking to buy. I'd probably get rid of that for now. What's our next level to come to? I'd say 4.4 really. I'd say 4.4 is the next level we'd majorly looking to be targeting. Obviously on a higher time frame basis. In terms of the lower, it's hard with gold because gold distributes so differently to EU and GU. You can see we've tapped into this order block though. Have we got CRT? No, we've got no CRT. But yeah, Asia Sessions had a decent little move. We've then inverted this bearish fair value gap, so you can see this candle here probably would have induced a lot of people to go short. And then we obviously completely go through it. So we're looking for a retap of that to go higher. See, I'll be bullish on gold right now. Let me know if anyone in the chat's in buys or whatever. But yeah, we filled that. He's actually coming into this area now. I'm going to see a rejection from that fair value gap. You in EU shorts or what? Are you short on EU? As I said, boys, if you want to get my actual trades, get in the Discord, man. You'll see if I'm in or not. You'll see if I'm in or not within the Discord. You'll see if I'm in this one or not. What's your GU 4-hour range? GU's a bit messy, to be fair, bro. GU's a bit messy. But yeah, no, I'm not in on this one. I'll just fucking tell you. Because I know you tight bastards won't get in there anyway. You tight bastards on TikTok. GJ could be nice. If we close above this on GJ. This is one I'd actually seriously look to get in. The CU looks nice, but just on a Monday, I don't know, man. Just don't really want to be jumping in. We'll see how it plays out. We'll see how it plays out. I'll send it into the live signals anyway. Fuck it. I'll send it in the Discord now, so you might have got the level, but where is it? Bullish or bearish for EU? High time frame's bullish. Higher time frame bullish, lower time frame slightly bearish. I mean, it's one of them, man. It's not massively clear. I'll just be honest with you. Anyone who says it's massively clear today, it's just not. It's never is on a Monday, especially the first day of the month. This is like the hardest day of the month really to trade. When a Monday falls on first day, it's a bit mad. But yeah, I mean, I still hope we probably will see. Just trying to look at the daily time frame. I mean, we do have SMT at these lows as well with the DXY. If the DXY took this high, EU and GU didn't. So yeah, overall on higher time frame, we are bullish, which is why I'll be a little bit hesitant on EU to actually get him. But so I think JPY, I think, is way more. Actually, let's go on the 4 hour. Way more likely to be bearish, in my opinion. I think JPY is probably the better of the two. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie, chat. The JPY is definitely the one. Second trade bros out here to control the market. Come on. The main ones is GJ, I'll be honest. GJ's the main one I'd actually be. This looks nice. And plus, bro, I've had about 25 trades on GJ and most of them win, but I'd never trade it because it's just not one of my pairs. But I feel like recently it's been so easy to trade. Like literally so easy. Cause the yen basket has been trending so nicely for like so long as well. If you go on the monthly, we've literally had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is the 8th month now. And we've only had one bullish month. Every other month's been bearish. It's been so much easier to just be like, cool, it's just bearish. Just wait for a decent point and then sell. So obviously that means UJ, EJ, GJ, you want to buy. We do have this CRT high that we still need to tap into as well on GJ. We still got this high we need to trade into. Yeah, priced in a possible rate hike, so that's why it's been bullish on yen pairs. Yeah, I mean, that's already been priced in, really. That's already been priced in. It got priced in. I'll show you exactly when. This was when it got priced in. It's because she got elected, didn't she? The bird, the woman who it is. I've no idea what her name is, but yeah, it was literally here on this day here. If anyone wants to read the news from these days. Yeah, and she's obviously, as the geezer said in the comments, she obviously massively favours cuts. So, yeah. Yen's is possible rate hike. That's why it's been so bullish on yen pairs. Waiting for this GJ. Come on, we've got the 30-minute. GJ just looks a lot more solid. Easier to get into the entry as well. RR's probably going to be better as well. I should probably know the name of that bird, to be fair. I don't actually know who it is, though. GF40. Hello, would you advise to use daily CRT for your bias? Yeah, bro, definitely. Definitely. I mean, monthly, weekly, and daily CRT, that's your bread and butter, man. That's your bread and butter. What I quite like about GJ as well is we didn't have a CRT of this candle's high. We literally just got equal highs. And then we've taken out this candle's low. So we should really be moving up to the high. I'm actually going to draw that candle low on, so it's pretty significant of a level. We swept there. Why don't you just buy an account and just use it for JPY pairs? Yeah, it's not a good it's not a bad idea, to be fair. It's not a bad idea. Morning Lou, Armin Longs. Yeah, to be fair, bro, I haven't actually jumped in this EU. I can see it going either way. I would like to see it move to the downside, but just didn't have enough confirmations for me. Higher time frame is really bullish as well, so I don't think if you're in buyers, I don't think that's the end of the world or anything. The main thing's the DXY right here, so. Two six. E26. Yeah, I want to look at the pound though, because again, we do want the pound to remain strong, because we are looking to long it against the yen basket. Again, we just want it to close above this 30-minute fair value gap. We've got quite a lot of confirmations, to be fair. GJ definitely looks like the best pair. Also, we've got a lot of news for the dollar this week, specifically on Thursday. So, no, then what flavour's that? Oh, mate, this is one of them Elf bar things, cherry one. But mate, I swear to God, I bought because we had the Richesse link up the other day, and mate, I bought a Lost Mary bar, mate. They are awful. They are awful, mate. What's everyone saying though? Who was at the link up? Who's in the chat here that was at the link up? What we saying? Sore throat loot. Oh, mate. Well, mate, we got straight back on it as well, mate. Oh, bro, it was heavy. Owen told me that the Arsenal game was at 2. So I thought, yeah, sweet. Go yard, get a couple hours kip, go to the boozer for 2. It was at 4, R4. So we ended up being at the boozer for about 4 hours, 5 hours yesterday. It was heavy, mate. It was good, though. Good laugh. To be fair, longer than that, because then we watched the game. Yeah, man, it was a good link-up, though, man. For those of you that weren't there, we basically... I can barely even remember what we did now, bruv. We basically... If anyone knows about Roxy, it's like you can drink there, but they got like pool, table tennis, beer pong, all them type of games. So we linked up there, had a few tables there, played some games and that. Got to know everyone, got some networking, in, and then yeah, had some drinks thereafter. Then we went off to some bar somewhere in Liverpool Street or some boozer. I don't really know what it was. It was just a nice little gaff. We went there till fucking Mull got kicked out by the bouncers, or a few of us got kicked out, and then we went to some other gaff, and then some of us didn't get let in, some of us did. And then we went casino for ages. Won some dough at the casino, was there till about 6 a.m, 7 a.m. Where I went home, slept for about an hour. A couple of the lads crashed at my gaff. I'm still attached my sofa. Yeah, a couple of lads crashed at my gaff. Had about an hour's sleep. Woke up, went calf. Looked at the food on my plate and didn't touch it. And then went to the pub. Was there for another 4 hours. Watched the Arsenal game on the piss. And then home, slept for about 12 hours last night. Nicotine is proven to reduce brain activity. Yeah, I was saying this. I actually think this is bare true. Like, and obviously, don't do this. This is not a good bit of advice in it. But when you've got a vape or something and you're trading, it does, I feel like, stop you from like impulsively getting in trades and stuff, because it's just something to fidget with. Like, obviously, I feel like the reason people jump in trades is so it all comes from the same part of your brain. I mean, I'm not a scientist, but I can imagine it's all part of the same part of your brain. So if you've got like a vape there, or like, I don't know, a little something to fidget with, it does help. Was a sick night, yeah, trust me, bro. Yeah, big up. Yeah, Mehmet was there. Mate, to be fair, I rate Mehmet. Mehmet was, he weren't even drinking and he did stay for a while, so I do rate that. I rate that from him. Jim was there, yeah, big up Jim. Mate, I was the doorman. Yeah, MH was there. Was a sick night. Yeah, trust me, Drift King. Oh, is that JR? Is Drift King JR? Nose beers. Nah, no nose beers, man. None of that. None of that. That's why I rate it as well. Like with my pals, that no one could go out without having one. Obviously, I don't touch it, but no one go out without having one. But all of us, man, was out having it, and we didn't need any of that to keep us going. But it's good, man. It's good to link up and have like good conversations with people you'd never normally talk to. Have like actual conversations. You know what I mean? A lot of the time, everyone's mates. Like as much as you love them dearly, your mates are a bit like just want to talk about the same surface level stuff in it, just like the same old shit. But when you're linking up with people from Richesse and from the group and that, it's nice. Check 5 min GBP JPY buys. Yeah, trust me, Apple user. Yeah, I'm looking at GJ buys. Junior, yeah. I've always thought that was Lloyd. I always thought that was Lloyd. That's bare weird. But yeah, big up Junior, man. Big up Junior. Junior travelled all the way from not MK, all the way from Manny. What a night after I finished football, I went home and crashed. God, mate, you played football the next day. Heavy that. Yeah, it was a sick night though, man. It was good. Yeah, we're gonna do them more often. We're gonna make them quarterly. Only thing that convo might start calling for the toilet. Yeah, that's it. That's it. I'll do that normally every time I jump off live. To be fair, every time. Might get on a 4 hour on GJ. Yeah, someone in the chat said UJ as well. UJ looks decent as well, but it's just where DXY right now is a little bit more bearish. I mean, we are sort of hoping that it reverses at this point, but it's a little bit more bearish. And on the higher time frame, it's kind of bearish, whereas the pound and the euro on a higher time frame perspective, especially the recent like week or so, is bullish. And obviously with that monthly close, we are hoping that it remains bullish. So yeah, see what that EU's doing. Yeah, that EU's in minor profit if anyone did decide to get in on that. Don't know how it's actually going to play out though. It's looking a bit of a techie one, little step. It's just one of them. I don't actually know what we're reacting off of, so I think we probably are just going to come back up for this. So if you are on buys, I don't know. I mean, you can't really make your stop at break even or anything, but just say your prayers, innit? I mean, say your prayers. I mean, it's decent. It's decent. What you just need for DXY is for DXY to come into 50% again, react, and then move off. If that happens, you're absolutely golden, but might be a little bit tough. Looking at EG, you can see the euro's starting to lose a little bit of strength now. We've got the... we haven't had the inversion yet, but it looks like we're going to have that at the fair value gap, which shows that the euro is going to come for a little bit of a retracement, maybe before going higher. But anyway, a little bit of a retracement, which is obviously good for EU. Waiting for that half-hour close, though. Waiting for that 30-minute close. Looking at the M basket again. Let's do a bit more analysis on the M basket. It's had a monthly close. Yeah, the monthly obviously closed really nicely bearish. He's still got this low to trade into as well, which is nice. And a daily time frame. Been accumulating for a while as well. We have been accumulating, so we are due for that next big extension down, to be fair. The only thing is we do have CRT, to be fair, at this candle's low. We swept this candle's low. We may potentially want to trade into this candle's high, but in terms of just a blatant direction of price, we just got to assume that won't come through. I mean, it very much might do so, innit? So that's the only red flag, to be fair, I'm seeing in the M basket. That's the only red flag. I'm not touching GJ after all these men saying long. What are you waiting for on JB Pat long? I shorted GU and long JPY. Fair play. So what do you think's happening to the pound then, Toto? I mean, GU buys. Fair play. What are you waiting for GJ? I'm just waiting for GJ to close above this 30 min. Just waiting for it to close above this 30 min. No, yeah. Come on, I enjoyed it. I wish I stayed longer though. Next time I'm gonna get a hotel. Yeah, that's the thing. A few people did have to go back. Thing is, you can get a big Airbnb and that, but the thing is with Airbnbs is like, especially in London, they don't. Obviously, a lot of them are like high-rise gas, and they don't want you to have like bare people back. They don't want you to have like £10 back. It's not hard enough knowing who's who. Wait, like it's not hard enough not knowing who's who. Yeah, trust. It's bare hard. It is bare hard knowing who's who. Can't. That's the one thing. Like all jokes aside, I think we do need name tags next time for like the first half hour of the night, just so everyone knows. What a night. Lloyd is my real name, as in my birth certificate. Oh right, fair play, fair play. Makes sense. Yeah, it was sick though, man. You came from the furthest, to be fair, Lloyd. So fair play. Fair play. I was bare funny when I was at the casino. One of my pals, Keaton, he was just fun. He kept on going, oh, that Junior, he's such a solid lad. That Junior, such a solid lad. You know, when people just get in one and just keep saying the same thing over and over again. Keaton was just going, oh, I rate him. He's come all that way. He's such a solid lad, that Junior. And then like half hour later, he'd go, oh, that Junior's such a solid lad. He's such a solid geezer. It was like 7 a.m. He was trying to go duck and waffle. It was in Stratford. Stratford's about 20 minutes from me gaff. He was trying to go duck and waffle. It was like fucking central London. Mem, did you buy a new laptop? Good offer on that Curry's website. Oh yeah, there's a good offer on bare places, to be fair. Obviously ACG still running discounts. Everyone, ACG run discounts. TradingView as well. Discounts on TradingView. The Pick Suite might have a discount as well, to be fair. Pick Suite's free, obviously, but you can add more things. Let's see what the news is saying, actually, on Pick Suite. My voice is actually half gone, though. It was that football last night which fully did it, though. Who watched the Arsenal-Chelsea game? That was so annoying. Love the JPY has been good all year. Yeah, trust me, reality. Trust me. Fair play to Arteta, manager putting Noni on to make it a 10v10 yesterday. Mate, we are winning the league. That game yesterday just confirmed it for me. Game yesterday just confirmed it. What are you saying for EU and GU? I mean, on a higher time frame perspective, we are looking bearish, in my opinion, to this monthly low. So like that. But right now, I mean, it's very hard to call because it is a Monday, so it's very hard to call. Same thing here on a higher time perspective. We want GU to go to this high, but again, is it really going to go straight to the high, or are we going to retrace first? You never really know on the first day of the month. So it is really best to just stay out of EU and GU. It's best to stay out, in my opinion. There was, in terms of ALG, there was a decent something forming here, but there's not really much confluence on the higher time frame. So this one's, yeah. I mean, I'd just advise. Fuck me. I'd advise you to stay out. Trade something like JPY. JPY's got way more of a clearer bias, in my opinion. I mean, Monday's hard regardless, but the fact it's the first month of the first day of the month as well is definitely makes it even harder. Yeah, you can see JPY is having none of it. I mean, sorry, DXY is having none of it. Reacting off of this fair value gap here. Let me actually get rid of this one because it's not going to react, is it? We7 for UNG, Arsenal. Yeah, I'm an Arsenal fan, bro. Are you on my FX book? Nah, bro. This is Pick Suite. This is Pick Suite. It's a lot better. Pick Sweet is by far the best for retail traders. So if anyone don't know how it works on this live, it's basically, you can't really see, so I'll zoom you out a bit. So essentially, you can add in loads of different news panels. So you've got routers there, you've got FX Mark, Forex Live, you've got the trading view heat map, we've got pound watch, dollar watch, euro watch, and on this other one, we've got routers, we've got Bloomberg over there. I've got gold watch somewhere, Forex analysis. We've got JPY over here. So yeah, it's basically, and they've got loads, like whatever you want, you can search up. So say you're interested in, I don't know, just purely interest rates. You can probably type in rates or something. I mean, I don't know. And it says US rates within a global macro focus. Grants, interest rate observer. There's like loads. You can't really see. There's like loads you can pick out. So it's basically like a terminal essentially, but for retail traders. Obviously, it's never going to be as good as a terminal you pay like 100 grand a year for, but I still rate it. I think it's sick. This EU's probably cooked now. Wait and see for that EU. But yeah, the main one I'm looking at is this JPY. Main thing we're looking at. We feel this imbalance now, so really we should start coming down. I do want to close above this though. I did want to close above. We're at this order block now as well. Could even potentially go off that. Because I don't think we're going to get that trade through. Trying to look at the order flow. You can see obviously it was mitigating bearish order blocks and moving down. Bearish fair value gaps are moving down. And that changed at this point here when we inverted this one here. So this was really the flip. It was when we had this fair value gap here. And rather than reacting off it and moving bearish, you can see we traded through it and came down and used that as a bullish fair value gap. So this is obviously the next leg extension from that. So really you'd expect it to move off this order block here. We wanted the confirmation of closing above this, but it looks like we didn't get the close. So I mean, yeah, you could even go off this, but for me, I'd always want to wait for that extra confirmation. It's kind of annoying, but it is what it is. You just got to firm it. Euro JPY is. See if EJ is moving a bit nicer. To be fair, the Euros had the trade through. Euros had this trade through here. Euro JPY's had that trade through. So this could be a decent. See, higher RR as well, 5-1. I'm pretty solid on the M basket being bearish. And if it's not, it's not. But yeah, that's why we're waiting for confirmations anyway. Yeah, apparently Curry's have got a good deal on chicken tikka right now. So no, I'm joking. Apparently, yeah, Curry's have got a good deal on laptops and that. So if anyone's trying to cop a new laptop for trading, get in that. What's the website called? Yeah, it's called Pick Sweet, bro. Pick Sweet. Are you profitable? Yeah, bro. It's pre-Christmas. Let them talk. yeah. That video's jokes and it's too. You boys after the casino, Keaton standing there freezing, declaring I'm shaking like a shitting dog. Oh, it's funny, bruv. Yeah, I got my mum and dad. Funnily enough, my mum and dad got one before I got one. 2025 MacBook. Yeah, nice, bro. Confirmed winning the league, but you couldn't beat us with 10 players. It's not that. It's just you lot are absolutely buzzing, and it's a bad result. That's a good result for Arsenal. It's a great result for us. It's a great result for us. Was without our two centre halves, which let's be honest are probably our two best players, other than Rice. Was away at you, man, and we played poorly. We played shockingly. I don't think I've seen us play that bad in a while. who played terribly without our two centre halves, and you're chasing us, and we drew. It's a calm result. And I think we'll beat you at home with our full team. Great result for Chelsea. I don't think it is. I think that was your chance. I mean, with the red card, like, it is a good result in it. You can't say it's not. But in terms of you got to think Chelsea are the ones chasing us, so you got to be beating us at home, really. Especially when we played that badly. Like, we were shocking, mate. All of our wingers were on serious fraud watch. Saka was abysmal, mate. Saka was abysmal. Everyone, really. No one played well. Rice played well. Other than that, no one played well. Ref half killed the game, though. I mean, don't get me wrong. That was a red card. It was a blatant red card. But even that he got wrong. Even that he tried to book him for. Are you serious? He ruined that game, though. He just gave out so many yellow cards. So many yellow cards. But no, it just summed it up. Like, Chelsea are just buzzing with that result, like acting like they won the game. I don't think it's a good result for you lot, really. Trust me, Arsenal will flop after Christmas. The amount of cope is so funny. The amount of cope is hilarious. It's actually so funny. The amount of cope. I knew there was a red card in the game. We got in Arsenal players' head so much from the first half. I don't think you got in our head. You was just fucking kicking us. You got in our shins, mate. But yeah, no. I mean, you can tell we ain't this. That Mosquera and Thingy played all right, but there ain't no Gabriel or Saliba, are they? We should have won 3-0, but with the red card, what more could we do? I think even with the red card, you were the better side. To be fair, like, you was definitely the better side. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying we batted. Like, you was the better side. That's what I mean. You were by far the better team on that day, I think. But like, to get away with that with a 1-1, playing that badly away at Chelsea, and to be fair, you did get in our heads. Like, I think that's a good result for us. I would take that. You got to think, if you draw away to the club that's chasing you, it's not a bad result, really, is it? We were the better team, 11 versus 11, and Arsenal still struggled when we went down to 10. You guys couldn't capitalise at all. But this is what I mean. You guys are over the moon. This is what I'm saying. I'm not denying that. You was way better than us on the day. That's what I said. I've said that about 5 times. But you lot are buzzing with it. You lot are over the moon with that result. You drew 1-1. You drew to us, and we played shocking. Yeah, you was the better team. We were terrible. But you drew the game. And you's at home. What time's New York open? 1:30, bro. 1:30, brother. Let me I'm gonna change this to a line because it's kind of getting in the way of price action right now. Yeah, I know you lot played way better than us. I'm not saying that. But this is my whole point, though. This is my whole point. We were shocking. I ain't seen us play that bad in ages. Oh yeah, 100%. It's less hard to attack with one less player. We should have won for real, but what more could we do? Yeah, no, I do hear that. So you had chances, though. You even had the more... even after, I think, the red card, you had more chances at goal than us. Like, you really, really should have won that game. Even with 10 men, you was the better side for 90 minutes. Like, the ref killed the game, though. Just, yeah, like, booking everyone. Like, mate, it's the London derby. He give out, like, 5 yellows after the first minute. City only 5 points behind you, and also sure this year, and City have been awful in spells. It's just cope, though, from you, innit? I think we're winning the league. We're the best side in the league this year, so I think we're winning it. And again, people are forgetting, how many players was we without yesterday? How many players was we without? Actually look at the team. Actually look at this team. We put that Rice and Caicedo debate to bed as well. Alright, let's go through it. None of these centre-halves start for us in our best side. E don't start in our best side. E don't start in our best side. Eze don't start in our best side either. I mean, Eze's been good in it, so I won't count him, but Odegaard's our captain at the end of the day. So we've got our two centre-halves, our striker, our backup striker, and without Trossard as well. And without our captain. I mean, I know they dragged him on at the end, but only because he had to. But yeah, I don't think it's a bad result for us at all, that. And you're going to get a load of Arsenal fans who don't really understand football going, oh, we should have beaten, we should have, it's a poor result, but just not. If you actually understand football, do you know what I mean? Yeah, but that's why you are never first, because you always has injuries in patches. To be fair, it shouldn't really get much worse than this. We've done all right. Your bottle, Jos, mate. It was 1-1. Look, this is what I'm saying about Chelsea fans. Look. Your bottle, Jos, mate. 10 men, always excuses with you. Mate, you drew the game. Did you win the game? This is again why I think we're going to win the league. Look at these Chelsea fans. Look, they're over the moon. You would have thought they won 5-0. It was 1-1. I've said to my live a million times today, we played terrible yesterday. We played shocking. Saka was terrible, mate. Every single player on that pitch, I think the centre-halves actually did all right. But everyone on that pitch for Arsenal played shit. Bar the centre-halves and Rice, and maybe Marino was all right. Played shit. Everyone was terrible for us. Terrible. And we got, it's 1-1 at the bridge. I'll take that all day long. I'll take that all day long. Support your local club, mate, not some tourist shit. It literally is my local club, mate. Sounds like you've got a bit of a guilty conscience there. And to support your local club. Anything that helps you cope, innit, bro? Anything that helps you cope. Still waiting for this inversion, man. Just going to have to wait for the next half hour close in 20 minutes. What we basically want is a close above this high, just to confirm that we are switching order flow. But right now we're just getting rejections. When are you going to start stopping for this? When are you going to stop trading for December, Christmas, and when are you going to start again? We are going to stop after the first 2 weeks, bro. So you're going to stop after basically the 15th. The 15th we'll probably stop trading. Eze was a guy. That's what I mean. Eze was shocking. Why are you not acknowledging City? You're going to pretend they don't exist. No, City are obviously a good side. Sit down in the family stand, mate. That's like his 5th cope already. Number 1, we have red card. Number 2, support your local. Number 3, tourist club. Number 4, sit down in the family stand. It's your 4th cope already, bro. You didn't win. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's cool, innit? As I said, it's fine to admit when you're wrong. It's fine. I've admitted. I've said we're shit. We played shit. It's fine to admit that sometimes. You haven't got to cope every single time. He's burning, isn't he? See, look again. Look, people love doing this on TikTok, especially. They'll make like 5 points against you, and as soon as you rebuttal them, they go, "It's just a joke, mate. Chill out." Yeah, it was clearly a joke, wasn't it? It bare annoys me when people do that. They'll dig you out. You say one thing back. Oh yeah, got him. That's a bite there. Oh, fucking hell. They discussing football like they own the clubs or betting money on it. Yeah, trust. To be fair, I didn't have any money on that game or nothing. Why are you crying? Yeah, I'm so crying, and I literally been smiling this whole time. You can't compare Rice and Moises, but yeah, both great players in their position. I think Rice is better. That just summed it up last night. That summed it up. All I have this season is praying on the Arsenal crumble. I proved you wrong on Friday, bro. Chill, bro. I'm not the market, innit? You, you won. Man thinks I'm the market, bruv. You won the trade. You didn't beat me. It's us versus the market, all of us. You proved the market wrong. We had different biases, but you beat the market. Do you know what I mean? It's funny, man. It's just funny seeing the coat, man. I love it. I love it. I love seeing the cope, like, especially this #1 in the comments. Who else is in here that's been coping? It's just so funny. You can tell they're so rattled at us. How long have we been shit for? Don't forget, mate, we had to endure this for how long? Going to school, mate, we were banter. Do you not know? Bruv, I had to go to school after we lost 8-2 to United, 6-1 to Chelsea, bruv. I've been like, it's been rough. It's been rough. Literally proved you wrong and I'm proud. Fucking hell. And Arsenal, mate, lol. Kwame, you really do have one of the most unbearable personalities. Fairs, Moyes' little cutie got carried away with smashing you like up the chills. Mate, I can't stand Chelsea though. I was saying it in the boozer yesterday. I hate Chelsea more than I hate Spurs. Football talk and trading. Come on, even AI knows. Then I'll watch you crumble, mate. Then I'll send you an apple crumble in the post. I hate Arsenal more than Spurs. Yeah, well, Spurs ain't really your main rivals anyway, and it's really Fulham, but Fulham are just washed. Not even washed, they've just never really been that great. But I hate Barca more than Arsenal. That's crazy. I just don't like Chelsea. It's just everything about Chelsea I don't like. Everything about the club. Spurs, like, I don't like them because it's Spurs, isn't it? It's just our rivals, but Kwame's unbearable because he's an Arsenal fan. Is he? I thought he was a Tottenham fan. I'm sure Kwame is a Tottenham fan. Waiting on the end basket still. Let's have a look at where the volume's coming from as well. Let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of that. Yeah, the max volume is coming from that order block there as well, which is nice. Yes, that is the most likely. This level here is the most likely point we reverse as well. Even if we go for another sweep, I'm still very much in the favour of sells. See if we close above this 5 minute, we'll probably have a look at maybe a different level. No, he says Arsenal and Brighton. Yeah, that one got cooked now. Yeah, that EU was, yeah, first day of the month. It's just brazy, really. Gee, you're moving nice. To be fair, he's just not really moved. We had the move so early on. To be fair. To be fair, shout out to Apex, man. Apex cooked, bro. Apex saved the Signal's life, man. Well, not saved our life, but got in that trade at 7:15. Got out at 8:15. This is the thing, man. You got to have different traders in the group, man. We've got 5 different traders. All of us trade slightly different, bro. Clash Royale heroes are now here. Oh, I don't even go on Clash Royale anymore. The game's so dead. Palace got spun yesterday. Yeah, Palace got done. Palace did get done out. Clash Royale. Yeah, I don't play Clash Royale. Clash Royale now. It's finished. The game's actually finished. Literally finished. It had a good run. It had a little comeback run, but yeah, they killed it. That update's just absolutely killed the game. Absolutely killed the game. Yeah, I wouldn't even really look to trade it, man. We probably are going to get a low range day. A lot of the time on Mondays, we do get a low range day. We've mainly been focusing on these JPY pairs, man. I want to wait for this 5-minute close above. See if it wants to react back off of it or not. Even in this here, let's have a look what it's done. To be fair, yeah, we are getting most of the volume from that right there. People doubted me. People doubted me on Friday. Now look, bro. Bro, I don't think anyone doubted you. Yo, silent. I don't think anyone was sitting there thinking about you, Kaimi. I think that's just in your own head, or Vex, whatever your name is. I don't think anyone in the chat was sitting there going, "Oh, can't wait for him to lose that trade." That's it's more a figment of your imagination. Are you edging my TP? Yeah, it's absolutely edging to hell. Edging to hell. It's just been moving slow, but we do get these slow range days. It is normally what happens. I'm in UC shorts. Fair play, bro. I don't really trade UC, but yeah, it is a nice pair. It's a nice pair. Yeah, update is RTA. Update is just so bad. They just ruined the game, man. They just literally ruined the game. Completely and utterly ruined the game. It's a pure cash grab as well. That's the worst thing about it. It's the worst thing about it, bro. Everyone double tap the screen on TikTok, man. Just get some more man in here. Sitting at 100 on YouTube. Mate, I was pissing in the toilets by where our table was, and some bloke come to me whilst pissing, showing me his Clash Royale. I was telling him I don't play that shit. Wait, MH, who are you as well, bro? I can't remember which person you are. This is what I mean. Even after meeting people, I didn't even. To be fair, most of them I did. But MH, where you don't have your name or your picture, I bet I don't know. Are you the Arsenal fan, innit? Guy's created Hades in his head. Wait, is that a reveal? Kevin is Kwame. Yeah, we knew Kevin was Kwame. Yeah, knew it from the minute he first started commenting. They both got the exact same personality. The doorman. Yeah, still liking the look of these, man. What's your bias on EU? In terms of the higher time frame, definitely bullish, bro. In terms of the higher time frame, we want us to rally through to this high. Now we've had that new monthly close, that pretty much confirms it. It's not really going to be the easiest month to trade, though, being December. It's probably going to be difficult to find trades, but yeah, really looking bullish, to be fair. To be fair, I think he could have kept his trade on. It would have done even better. Would have done even better. Yeah, bullish, really, bro, on the higher time frame perspective. Lower time frame's a lot harder to call, but Lamau, now you're bullish, you were bearish on Friday. Yeah, because I don't go off vibes. That's the difference. We don't go off vibes. As we said, what's changed from now to what we had on Friday? We've got the monthly close. Now we've got the monthly close. We've actually got evidence that we're going higher. So we've got the monthly close now. So we've got the monthly CRT close. That's what's changed. That's what makes us change our bias. That's what makes us change our bias, boys. Was clear balls on Friday. Fucking hell, Kwame, that's why you was in my DMs begging me for my analysis. I'll review my... Should I pull up our DMs right now? I'm not going to do it to give you the time of day, but fuck me, if I pulled up my DMs. If I pulled up our DMs. About to lose another 700. I don't understand. Inconsistent. It's all a big scam. I did for about 4 years a day. Are all green. I feel like I've done everything, but I can't see anything. Getting cooked more as well. I don't know what I need. I back to SSC green when I do live shit. I hit every stop loss. Bro's won one trade and seriously let it get to his head. What's your bias on EU? Fucking hell. Does anyone else want to ask that? Does anyone else want to ask if I'm biased on EU? Bullish, bro, on the higher time frame. Bullish on the higher time frame, bro. Main thing we're looking at today, though, is JPYs. I want to see if JPYs can fall from this type of range, from this order block here. If it doesn't fall from this order block here, we're probably going to take out... this candle's high. Or really, at least, we've got a few CRTs. This is the thing. So we do want to wait for it to confirm to us. That's why I was waiting for GJ to close above this 30-minute. We haven't done that now. Yeah, price moving bearish. See what the M basket wants to do. We know our clear direction overall, so we just need to wait for that. What's your bias on EU, bro? Fuck me, Kwame, if you... This is why you're blocked from the Discord, by the way. This is why you're blocked from the Discord and don't get invited to the link ups. That boy in love with you or something. He just rage baiting. He literally lives to rage bait. His entire personality is rage baiting. Entire personality is rage baiting. He's one of them people that's like he's one of them people they can't get no attention by just being there on his personality, so he's just like he can't get any attention with his real personality, so he just puts on a new front every single day. One day he puts on the front of he's losing money and he's gonna what was he saying? Oh, I can't even remember half the stuff he says. Is he mental or something? Yeah, AA, he's not even mental, he's actually low-key sad. He's just one of them people where, like, they can't, their real personality, they don't trust that, like, do you know what I mean? They're not real. That's just it, they're just not real. See all you man in the chat, you're just real. You're just real people. Sounds like one of them people that would drain the life out of you if you spend too much time around them. Yeah, facts. He's one of them people, he's just not real, and like he doesn't trust his personality enough, so he just like tries to rage bait or like put on a front as this guy or that guy, and then he'll make a new account. Like even on here, he's got about 3 accounts he switches. If he comments under this Vex one, and I don't give him the time of day, he'll switch to another account and put on a different personality. It's like I don't think that Quame is Kevin. I'm pretty sure it is. I'm 99% sure it is. Maybe 90, maybe 90%, not 99. Isn't Quame in a trade from your group? Yeah, but he's got like the exact same personality. You guys do link ups, need some motivated people to bounce with nowadays. Yeah, bro. We did one on Friday. We're gonna make it Saturday. Sorry, we're gonna make it a quarterly thing though. You think bearish for GJ? No, I think bullish, bro. I think bullish. We may want to go for another sweep. We're waiting basically for this inversion to get closed above. If we can get a candle close above this, then it will look decent. We may want to go down and sweep the low again, but overall, I do think we are going to be heading to the upside. Overall. You can see this max volume is where this order block is. We might just want to sweep again and then move. Either way. I had a friend like that, got tired of speaking to them. Yeah, trust me. Could have messaged, I would have mogged all you, man. This is like, in all seriousness though, Kwame, Vex, whatever your name is. This is why people ain't actually going to take you serious. Just use your real personality for once. Like, just actually be real for once. And yeah, you're not going to get that much attention, but after a while, people are actually going to start rating you. London Ways, yeah, man, was in Liverpool Street. Like, everyone of that link. Oh yeah, we got a 30 link up coming as well. Next link up we're doing Cheltenham in March. Cheltenham in March. Fuck if I done with that vague. Cheltenham in March, boys. It's going to be 30. We got a couple of the boys in the group they own Airbnbs, so we're staying at one of their Airbnbs. Gonna smash up Chelsea. Go back to the Airbnb, have it off. Go out in the town in Worcester or wherever it is. It's got to be certified, but that's in March, man. So if anyone wants to roll to that, let me know. To be fair, on that one, I think we could have like 10 people coming. Yeah, man. Join the Discord? Yeah, bro. Join the Discord, man. Join the Discord, bro. Can anyone come? Yeah, pretty much anyone other than Vex. No, I'm joking. Anyone can come, really, yeah. As long as, to be fair, it's just people in the group, man, that we know are sweet. But yeah, basically anyone who's serious, who wants to basically just network. It's like what we were saying. It's like, it's hard to have actual serious conversations with your mates. Like, you man probably know what it's like trying to put your mates onto trading. They're just so unserious, like, they're just never serious. But yeah, they're just never serious. But sometimes you need to like actually link up with people from different areas, from a certain group where you've all got the same mindset. At the end of the day, all of us want to make money. That the priority for all of us is make money. You probably get it as well when you're with your mates. How often do they even talk about money or making money or whatever? Even though it's probably all you man want to talk about. Never happens. That's what it's like for me anyway. So that's why I like linking up with people in the group. Is like we're all on the same wavelength. You're all gonna have valuable conversations. That's what I rate. You think bearish for GJ? Wait, did I miss any comments? I'm in, man. It is the thing, Kwame, though. Whatever your name is, you're blacklisted already, so it's a bit difficult. I'm trading. You're chasing money. That's bad. The thing is, as well, it's not even due to me as well. It's just like if we start letting people like Vex come, it's like people ain't gonna want to turn up. Do you know what I mean? People are gonna think it's just not serious. People ain't gonna want to come. That's the thing with a community. You got to be careful with who's actually in there. Yeah, we're waiting for this close above on the 30-minute to potentially jump in these longs. How long we got left? Yeah, okay. We got literally another half hour till the candle closes, so we're still waiting. My friends always talk about money but never start. I was the only one that actually started and took it serious for the last 2 years. Yeah, that's it, bro. Because the thing is, most people just expect to make it straight away. Do you know what I mean? They just expect to fucking earn money straight away. And if they don't, like, if you explain to them, bro, you've got to trade for at least like 6 months to not make any money before you're even close to becoming profitable. They're like, what? Why would you do something for 6 months and not get paid? Bro, to unmotivated, mediocre people, you sound arrogant. These times you just want more money in your life. Yeah, trust me, bro. That's it. And you don't want to like bang on about it because you feel like you're begging it, but it's one of those things. I live in Newcastle and I know 0 people are into trading. Yeah, that's it, bro. That's it. No one really does, man. You got to link. You got to have a community of like actual, real, solid people you can link up with. Do you get any traders my age coming? I think Stu was the oldest there, and Stu's what, like late 30s. He might even be 40. I don't know. I think he's late 30s though. Actually, not wait. No, I think he is 40. I think Stu was the oldest. I did the 4-hour close as well. Let's have a look at the 4-hour closes on these pairs. But it's quite a bearish close for UJ, but I mean, that's to be expected. Decent enough close for GJ. EJ had a decent close as well. You just done Stu dirt if he's late 20s. Nah, Stu ain't late 20s. I know for a fact he ain't. I'm 53, Lou. Yeah, there's no one in there. No one that old. I'm joking. There is people in the community of that age, though, reality. Right, but even in Thailand, we linked up with Thailand Stu. I'm pretty sure he's late 40s, early 50s. So it just depends who shows up. It depends who turns up on a day. But yeah, there definitely are people your age. Is that another Geordie I hear? Oh, another Geordie in the chat. Come on. Bro's in his late 30s and I'm trading before him. He's a dosser. Bro, the thing is with Stu, Stu's got about, what, 400k worth of funded capital. So he's got 400k worth of funded capital. He's just bought his own calf to convert it into basically trading money to real life money. Even though trading is real life money, but in terms of having like a brick and mortar thing. So yeah, Stu's cooking, man. Stu's cooking. You just TP on gold 3R. Lovely, bro. Lovely. AA trade. Is that Caden? I can't tell. Yeah, lovely. Coming off that inversion on the 30 min. Lovely TP'd at the high. Yeah, nice. Anyone else in gold, let me know. Let me know. Probably cooking right now. Let's see at the next level we'd really want the end basket to start breaking. I mean, it's weird, man. The fast momentum down, slow up. It tells us there are sellers there, but they're just not interested in getting in at this level. Maybe want to come a little bit higher up to this max volume point. Let's have a look at the max volume on GJ from this whole leg. If we're going to the 4-hour. The range low to the high. Max volume's coming from there. So you would want to move around this type of level. This is the level you want to start seeing a move. Yeah, same thing. Basically roughly around this level here. Let's have a little bit more of a look at where it is. So yeah, really, this is where we've got the majority of our volume. It's this level here, around these levels. So price really should be attracted to this level, and obviously around this type of consolidation here. So these are the 2 points where we actually have the most volume. Let's do the same for EJ as well. GJ as well. Yeah, EJ's a little bit different. EJ's we've got all the volume is really around this point. Sorry, GJ. All the volume's really around this point, and then sort of at this point here as well. So these are the levels you can expect to have a move off. EJ's a bit nice because we got this. We've obviously got this max volume level here, but then we've also got the volume up here, which means price should really be attracted to moving up to this. So really, EJ's probably looking like the nicest pair right now. Is probably looking like the nicest pair. I've just taken a 1 to 2 5-minute scalp on you, Jay. What's that? Buy or sell? Another rich morning. Going into the indicator for wins. Appreciate it. Let's go, Orville. Welcome to the stream, bro. I need to blow my nose real quick, bro. Fucking hell. Sell UJ, yeah, DXY does look like it's going to continue moving down this morning. Let's have a look at UJ. You trade using SMAs, didn't you? Reality, to be fair, we don't really include them. So looking at it on a technical basis, yeah, it does look nice. I mean, you're scalping as well, so it should come through. Really, just going with the momentum. Should be a nice trade there. Bias for GU, bullish, bro. Which pair is this? This is UJ, bro. It says in the bottom right what pair it is. GU playing games now instead of it in TP. Yeah, I think the same with E. Oh no, EU's actually moving up. The EU's got that strength back in it now. What pairs move the best during a London session? I'd say EU, GU, and then EJ, GJ. So obviously, Euro and Pound goes without saying because they're native to that session. They're native to that time. So the Euro's going to move, the Pound's going to move. And then the dollar, obviously, the dollar's always really got some decent movement. So that's why EU, GU. And then JPY normally has quite a big, decent Asia session. Normally has quite a big expansion over the Asia session. So that's why that typically moves nice. I mean, if you look at the range on EJ, for example, the Asia session is like 80 pips, which it never really will be on EU or GU or anything else. So big sell-off in New York session. What's that? I'll hit Tippy on EU. Nice, Josh. Lovely, bro. Yeah, we've got people winning trades on EU. Gold. Short in GU. Nah, not really, bro. Yeah, and Basket's had that sweep. Now let's see if it has. I mean, again, it's going to be kind of hard to see for something to invert. Really, you'd want to see this invert out of anything. Yeah, you'd really want to see that invert. In terms of the 1 minute, you could wait for a 1 minute change of character or 1 minute market structure shift, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, these are our few levels on the M basket you want to wait for before actually jumping into anything too fast. What pair? It says in the bottom right, bro, what pair it is. But yeah, let me know any other pairs you want to looking at. If I missed any comments as well, boys, just put them in. Put them in the chat. Someone did ask for Jer 40, didn't they? To be fair, Jer 40 had a nice sell-off off of this order block so far. Not really something I majorly trade, but yeah, it's had a nice sell-off so far. You stopped out. Yeah, that short earlier would have been stopped, bro. How you doing? How you doing now? I'm all good, bro. I'm all good. Had a pretty heavy weekend, to be fair. About you? Nasdaq. Hey, nice. Nasdaq's completed. Was that weekly? Yeah, that weekly imbalance has completed this CRT move now. So obviously sweat that candle's low, traded up into the high. So we're just in the real next phase of distribution. So we want to fill this imbalance there. I suppose we have come into it. We sort of come into this order block as well. So really just be bullish on it in my opinion, bro. Just look for buys. We have had, I mean, is that 4-hour CRT? I think it might be. Yeah, we've had the 4-hour CRT as well. So to be fair, it does look really nice for buys. We had this big sell-off, which means a lot of people are going to be induced into sells just because of a big candle, which I don't think is going to play out. So yeah, I'd really be looking for buys, man. Could be off this order block. Could want to come a little bit lower down to this imbalance. Was that the fucking door? Who the fuck's on my door, bro? I think I've got a delivery at my house. Wait 2 secs. Fuck's sake. Me 2 secs, chat. Fucking hell, man. Man, that geezer was about, you know them geezers who just knock at your door and ask you questions and that. That bro was about 65. Do you want to find a proper job? You're still doing that at your ripe old age of fucking 65. I mean, respect to him for pissing about walking in the road. Him over the road as well, he's doing the same thing. They're clearly like, they're clearly trying to sell like central, fuck knows, solar or something, central heating. It's like, bruv. Do you want to get can you not pay a 16-year-old or something to do that for you? Is this what the budget's done to us? We've got pensioners handing out flyers now. Because no one can afford apprentices. Yeah, yen basket, yeah, continuing higher. Yen basket continuing higher. Let's draw on this line here just so we know exactly where. Okay. Wait, what? Bro, so the max volume's just not there then, is it? Wow. Right, we've been absolutely pump faked by the max volume. Absolutely pump faked. To the highest degree as well. Absolutely pump faked. Yeah, we're gonna have to wait for way more confirmation now. Way more confirmation now. Jehovah's Witnesses. Do you know what I mean? I mean GU longs, fair play, bro. Yeah, we're waiting for GBP JPY, but right now it's just completely and utterly bullish. Completely and utterly bullish. I didn't know Aaron was coming, but big up Aaron. He was talking to me and Niall for ages it, about it, begging us to use him for info. Really wanted us to text him for help. He really care about others. Yeah, facts, bro. Facts. He literally just wants to help others, man. Aaron's a 30 guy. Aaron's a top guy. And their trading journey, yeah, man. Aaron's a G, bro. Aaron is a G. Short in Bitcoin, fair play. We don't really scout Bitcoin, but I'm glad we got people like Aaron really wanting to see us succeed. Yeah, that's what it is, man. That's what a community is about, bro. People I mean, everyone's in it for their self, but the fact you actually want to see others succeed, that is actually what builds a community. Like, that's what makes it worth it. You got people that actually go the extra mile. Let's have a look at Bitcoin. Okay. Yeah, Mondays are normally quite dead, quite normally a low range day, so. See if we move up. Cole at the link up was swearing to me that Bitcoin's not going to be bearish for the next year. I personally think we're going to have a year of bearishness on Bitcoin. Is Aaron the guy that does the fundamentals in the Discord? Yeah, bro. Yeah, that's Aaron. He was at the link up. He was the Asian bro with I think he's got an earring as well. Yeah, he had the Moncler coat on. If you wanted to recognise him. Yeah, this EJ trade would have been bare nice, but we need to wait. We need to wait, man. We need to wait for our yen basket confirmation first. Unfortunately. Reacting to what it tells us. What you saying, Seb? How you doing, bro? Okay, now that changed quick. What tune are we putting on? This is always a good tune. Yeah, what you saying, Seb? Show GU. It's moving nice, to be fair, for longs. GU does look nice for longs. So have a look at the volume in this leg here just to see where we're likely to react off. Yeah, we're seeing most volume up here, man. So price is just likely to stay around those ranges, which is. So yeah, GU could be decent buys, man. You want to wait for this high to break, really, if you do want to jump in without confirmation. Oh, and winning that bet was funny too. Yeah, I won that bet. You give it all back to the casino, though. Now, to be fair, he give it all to the casino, then got it back. Yeah, sound guy. Yeah, trust me, bro. Aaron's safe as. You sound like Trader SB, if you know who that is. No, I don't even know who that is. Who is that? What? This guy? Clearly not, no. I don't even know, bro. I can't even find him. Oh, I look like Trader SB. Oh, I thought you said I sound like Trader SB. Oh, mate. Mondays are slow, though, boys. Mondays do move like this. See if Gold wants that next extension off of this order block. Oh, mate, this is so annoying. One of them, though, you gotta, like, there's value in doing shit like this. Even if you're staring at a chart for 3 hours not placing a trade, there's still value in doing that. Right, let's just get rid of this and wait for the next idea to come through. Right, JPY, fucking hell. Right, that's what we did. What about this? We've got a 5-minute imbalance now, so we've actually got something decent to look to trade through. Again, we'll just wait for this. No point jumping in anything till that gets inverted. What's the EU looking like? Oh. I just wouldn't want to be getting in. Anything on the lower time frame, I wouldn't want to be getting in today, man, to be honest. Higher time frame looks bullish, so I'd really just wait till tomorrow, bro, to be fair. I'd wait till tomorrow. Monday's normally a low range day. There's no need to force a trade on a Monday. Do you trade New York live on YouTube? Yeah, bro. Yeah, well, it's not me. Mace goes live, but yeah, it's the same account. Same account. So there's 2 of us in Richesse, so that's me and Mace. And I do the London session, Mace does the New York session. GU longs. Let's have a look at GU longs. What time is Mason on? He'll be on at 1:30, bro. 1:30 he'll be on YouTube. So basically banging ready for the New York session. Do we have any news at 1:30 or is it 3 o'clock? Yeah, it's 3 o'clock. So we've got news at 3, so we'll be seeing how that one plays out. Get rid of this order block now as well. Might as well get rid of these levels, to be fair. This on the as well. Oh, you man, brothers. No, we're just mates, bro. We're just mates. Mates, bro. Yeah, we both got into training at the same time about 6 years ago. To be fair, this is probably a better order block there. This is just not going to do anything. This is literally just not going to do anything. But to be fair, we haven't really done much in the last 7-8 hours. We've just really been consolidating. We've been moving up generally, but not really any movement just yet. What's your thoughts on USD CHF? Let's have a look. Yeah, definitely on the higher time frame, looking very bearish. Definitely bearish on the higher time frame. Momentum's always been slow. Has been slow. Yeah, trust me, Mehmet. Trust me, bro. Oh, mate, I hate having a cold. Hate it. Yes, we've got monthly CRT. We've also got weekly CRT. Obviously in line with the current trend as well, which is blatantly just been bearish for ages. Just completed this CRT as well. Swept the high. Low to trade into, so that's been completed now. Thanks, Aki. Filled that imbalance, moved down, obviously also the CRT if we want to draw that on. That was the most recent sweep, was this high here. Yeah, we haven't actually managed to close below this yet though. We've had a few taps of it, but we do want to actually close below. Yeah, definitely bearish, bro. Definitely bearish on that reality. By the way, anyone who went to uni and got an SFE, log into your portal and request a refund. You'll get refunded for any repayments you may have overpaid due to incorrect tax code or whatever. They say they will automatically refund you if you've overpaid, but they've done on fair play. Did your mates go to the same school? No, we didn't, bro. We didn't go to the same school. We didn't go to the same school. Yeah, I didn't even know that MH. Obviously, I didn't get a student loan, so. They say would automatically refund you if they overpaid. Fair play. Cheers, Luke. Going ahead now. Hope you feel better. Yeah, a bit of a slow day. It's probably best to get off the charts. That UJ's probably going to hit TP in a minute if it hasn't already. I'm probably going to wait to, if this candle closes bullish, then I'll probably, oh well, I'll wait for the next 5-minute candle after this, and then we'll see if we're going to stay on or not. Always trading your way. Were you smart in Collie Louis, or was trading your way out? Yeah, I was smart in school. I did go uni in it, but I dropped out of it. But yeah, no, I was bare smart in school. To be fair, I didn't really try that hard. It was just kind of easy, innit? I thought school was kind of easy. How did you quit your job to pursue trading? You just gotta want to wait till you're making more off trading. You can actually make that sacrifice. You don't just want to quit without having any source of income. Alright. If this next 5 minute candle's bearish, then I'll stay on. If it ends up just reversing and being bullish again, not really much point of us staying on. Again, we've got another level for change of characters here. Got this high to be broken. Hasn't this already been on? Is this song's repeating, innit? Fucking hell. Let's see, man. Let's see how it plays. Let's see how it plays out. Come on, man. Come on. Let's have a bearish candle for once. Well, the amount was decent, or you're just making more than you was. Yeah, that's it, bro. As long as you're making more than you was, because you never really want to downgrade. So you just want to make sure you're earning more than you was. I was doing a degree apprenticeship, bro. So it was like 4 days work, 1 day of school, or 1 day of uni. So it was like a construction uni, innit? Obviously not construction unit, but it was like specialised. So I was doing quantity surveying. I think stuff like that's good to do at uni because it's a specific thing you can get. If you get a degree in quantity surveying, you can be a quantity surveyor now for the rest of your life. Like, nothing at all stopping you from having that job. So... What A levels did you do? I did economics, politics, and history. I just find stuff like maths and science and that boring. Because it's just things with maths and so it's just right or wrong. It's just so boring. At least what I liked about like history, politics, and economics is it's like you've got to engage your brain a bit. You actually got to engage your brain and think about certain situations. Whereas like maths and sciences, they're just literally like you learn a formula to something and just apply the formula. It's just so mind-numbingly boring to me. I like something where you can actually have to think about it or learn something. That's what I'm sat doing right now, being a QS. Yeah, fair play. You got to like construction. I just found it so boring as well. It's a good job to go into though. You catch the EU longs. Yeah, we caught them in the signal group. I didn't personally catch them, but our trade at Apex caught them in the signals. I'll show you. So yeah. Wait. There he is. Ended up closing it at that high here though. At this high here. You can see. Hang on. That level there. Basically Asia high. So I ended up closing just there. Right, let's hope this candle can actually close bearish. We'll actually have something to look at. Heard the Citibank boys invited you to their Christmas do. Citibank boys, who's that? Bitcoin has melted again. Yeah, I think Bitcoin is going to remain bearish. Citibank is that's all thingies lot on it. Gary Anderson, not Gary. What's his name? Gary. I don't know. Gary's economics. I'll tell you what. I used to like that Gary's economics. I can't stand him now. He's one of them people you can tell the fame has gone so to his head. So to his head. All he cares about is himself now. Like, he just cares about making himself look clever and himself look good. That's all he cares about. Like, the amount of times I've heard him say, I'll get paid to predict the economy and I'm really good at it. Like, mate, we understand. Jesus Christ. I thought there was going to be a comeback to the 100, to be fair. But we've had a massive drop now. We fell again. Yeah, I think we'll continue falling for about a year. Which pairs you trade the most? EU and GU by far, bro. Or you get an econ. I did that in A levels. I got an A. Wait, no, I didn't. In A level, no, I got a B in A level. Yeah, I got a B. But I didn't even do my exams, bro. I got my predicted grade. If I actually done the exam and locked in, I definitely would have got like an A or an A star or something. But GCSE, I got an A star, and then yeah, I was in the COVID year, so yeah, it didn't end up actually sitting the exams, innit? So you just all got your predicted grade, which was kind of annoying, but I suppose you didn't have to sit the exams. That was half a touch. Yeah, I think Bitcoin's going to be bearish for a while, man. I've had a change of character now. So you could actually start to look for entries now. We filled this imbalance here. Every time they play this. Let's get rid of this as well. Ideally, we could actually come back down to this order block down here. That would be the ideal scenario, in my opinion. Yeah, that's it, Kyle. That's literally it. Tariffs, economic. Yeah, just look at the world, man. No one's got any money. No one's got any money right now. And plus, just on the history of Bitcoin, what it normally does. So it normally does exactly that. It literally normally does exactly that. Now. That'll be the ideal move. 4 pips is kind of brazy on EJ though. It's kind of a small range. What do you want to do? I personally think Bitcoin will continue higher. I believe it's trying to shake everyone out before the pump to 250k. Yeah, but it's been not a shakeout yet. I wouldn't say this is anything close to a shakeout. Nothing even remotely close to a shakeout. I do agree with you. I do think it will eventually return higher. But yeah, I don't think this is anything close to the shakeout, man. Shakeout is when people actually like no one's doubting Bitcoin right now. So these lines on your chart, I think this is when we're gonna make our low, and this is when we're gonna make our high. You got to look at the shakeouts, man. Look, this isn't a shakeout. You look at all the other pumps, right? So from the high to the low, 84% that was. Previous one in 21, 78%, 77%. So that means we should really expect something in the region of 70 to 80%. So I think we can drop a hell of a lot more. Hell of a lot more. As I said, the fact that people still in the chat saying that they think it's still going to continue higher and it's a shakeout shows it's not shaking out enough. It needs to shake out to the point where only smart money's like going to be holding. Right, we're coming into this fair value gap, so let's see if we can close below it or if we are just going to continue higher. Right, nice. GU took out that low as well, so it's actually taking the liquidity beneath all of this. We've got this 5-minute imbalance here. You'd look to be inverted. You do analysis on EU. There's not really much to be said, bro. We're just bullish. Yeah, I wouldn't want to get into anything on EU right now today. Definitely not. Yeah, it's a shame seeing so much hype as well for the 150 to 200k level, and it's completely done the opposite. Yeah, yeah. I do think it will continue higher eventually, but I think the shakeout's going to be a lot longer. Yeah, we've only really got a higher time frame bias. It's the first day of the week and the first day of the month. So yeah, I do think we're going to continue higher up to this monthly high. We've swept that previous monthly low. So we've got the monthly high to trade up to. So I think this is our trading, what we want to trade up into, but we got to wait for decent opportunities for that first. We can't just be jumping in. We haven't actually closed below that, closed bang on, so we still want to wait for that. See, again, we want something like this. Want something like this, ideally. Yeah, man. What do you, man, think about Bitcoin now? What do you think about UJ? I mean, UJ's probably not really that optimal right now. I mean, bear in mind, we do want JPY to be bearish, but we want the other pair that we're trading it against to be quite strong. That's why Euro is probably the best one right now, because if you look at the Euro against the pound, it's been very, very strong today. And also the Euro against the dollar has been very, very strong today, so... If you look at the fear and greed index, it's a different picture. Retail is selling heavy. Yeah, but that's because like, we've only just dropped. Like we've only just started dropping. We just look at the history of Bitcoin, man. Look at the history of Bitcoin. Look how long the bearish the bear market. This isn't a bear market yet. We're not even broken the low. We're not even broken any lows. We're nowhere, in my opinion, we're nowhere near as low as Bitcoin's gonna reach. Nowhere near. Nowhere near. May be wrong. I'll be wrong, but you can see if we look at what it normally does. It normally takes, as you can see, 3 years to make the high, a year retracement. 3 years to make the high, a year retracement. 3 years to make the high, literally to the dot. You can see 1,065 days, 1,066 days, 1,065 days, and then to the dot. So now I'm expecting it to be bearish for a year, and I'm expecting it to lose a lot of its value. I don't think we're anywhere near where we're gonna fall to. Again, I might be wrong. I don't look at crypto that much, but yeah. Oh man, I can't listen to these songs. They're way too sad. I need to get off this fucking playlist. We have tapped in now. Oh, wait. many pip stop losses is this? To be fair, you'd up it to 5 really at least. Again, no man, we just haven't got that yen basket confirmation. You can see off that fair value gap's just running. Just haven't got that confirmation. I'd love to enter this right now. I would really love to, but just haven't got that confirmation. We haven't got the confirmation enough. Thinking to just jump in on it on half risk. Fuck it, why not? If I get cooked, I get cooked. Fuck it. Let's jump into this. Let's jump into this. If we get cooked, we get cooked. It's a 14 to 1. I'll happily take an L on it. Fuck it. Mate, don't do this to me though. Please actually fucking tap in, for the love of God. It's a 14 to 1. I'll happily lose. I'll happily lose. Oh, mate, don't just run, for fuck's sake, man. Don't do this. Bro, I just joined and the live is paused. Oh, mate, don't even do this, bro. I was on live, so I couldn't fucking enter this. Bro, I swear to God, if this doesn't come back down, I'll be absolutely fuming. I'll be absolutely fuming. Please come back down. Oh, mate, I'll actually be raging if this don't come back down, I swear to God. I'll actually be fuming, mate. Fuming. He's coming. Yeah, boys, I'll probably jump off now, though, to be fair. I'll probably jump off. It's getting later in the day. Macy's going to be live in about 2 hours. And it fucking blow my nose again. What do you think about UJ? Yeah, I'd prioritise either EJ or GJ rather than UJ, to be honest. For GJ, you want to wait for this 5-minute inversion. EJ, we jumped in this because it's a heavily high RR trade. It's like a 14 to 1 or 11 to 1 rather. So you can jump in and it's not really any issues. Half risky or something. Exactly. Think about the way Bitcoin goes back to 50. It's a free lottery ticket. Yeah, true say. But people would have said that last time. I do hear you though. I do hear you. I'm going to take that trade with a small account. I live executed as well. Fair play, bro. Fair play. Fair play. Hopefully we can come down for another tap because I was on live, so I can actually place the limit. I had to quickly pause it. That's the thing with these higher R trades. You do have to be just ready on your phone, innit? Bro, don't even think about it. I swear to God, bro. This will be a major L if this doesn't tap me back in. That'll be a major L if it doesn't tap me back in. Bro, major L if it doesn't tap me back in. I'd way rather get taken out than it run to TP and not tap me in. Which is kind of backwards, but imagine watching a fucking 10R, 11R trade run without you. It's peak. But yeah, boys, I'm going to jump off now anyway because market is getting a bit slower. It's getting closer to that New York session. So yeah, well, may will be live for the New York session anyway, boys. If you man do want anything though, I'll be active on the Discord if you man want to share your charts or anything. Let me know what you man are looking at. But yeah, boys. You just fucked me. I took the 5 min but got destroyed. Oh, the 5 minute imbalance. Yeah. It was unlucky, bro. I mean, yeah, right now it's just not really an ideal day to trade, to be fair. Not really that ideal of a day to trade. Obviously, we've not moved very nice off this 5 minute at all either, so see what we want to do. Not really much really that can be said on the end basket. Hopefully we can come up to this order block at least before coming down. Yeah, we'll see. Anyway, yeah, appreciate you, man, tuning in. I'm going to jump off now. If it TPs, I'll log into Discord and send the prof over. Yeah, man, you got to, Joe. If this one fucking TPs, then damn. But yeah, man, appreciate all you, man, watching. Big up to everyone in the chat. Monday, so pretty slow day. You can't really be complaining if you didn't get in any trades. It is what it is, boys. But yeah, man, I appreciate you tuning in. Appreciate you tuning in on a Monday, making it happen. Big up, man. Big up to the YouTube com. Big up to this man on TikTok as well. Big up TikTok. I may stop trading Mondays for good. Yeah, Mondays are terrible. Mondays are literally terrible. But yeah, boys, appreciate you, man, tuning in. And I'll catch you in the next live, man. Sweet. Okay, bro, this TikTok's got so much worse since Mace has been going live. I don't know why. You do need personal TikToks, innit? You need personal TikToks. Because TikTok just don't like when there's different people on your live. They just don't like it, do they? It's got nowhere near the old views since Mace has been jumping on it. You need your own personal TikTok. The algorithm just fucked you. If you try to share an account, the algorithm just fucks you. Okay, we've had that close above now. Okay, no, we actually haven't. We'll wait and see for GJ as well. GJ could have... GJ closes above that. It could be really nice as well. It's a big old target, though. Oh, mate, this is run, innit? This is actually ran. For fuck's sake. The only thing about being on live, bruv, is sometimes I just miss these because of fucking TikTok. For fuck's sake. Anyway, chat. Big up to everyone who tuned in. Appreciate yous lot, man. And I'll catch you in the next one, boys. Sweet.